Yesterday, for the first time ever, EA released the Icon Team of the Year cards. None of these cards will receive an upgrade, but it's great to see that they are recognizing the icons and giving them a Team of the Year cards. We have Mike Modano, Eric Lindros, and Jaromir Jagr, and Gordie Howe, Mario Lemieux, and Wayne Gretzky also is getting a card. And of course, it means their hologram icons are also getting an upgrade. Hello YouTube and welcome back. That's not all what EA released yesterday. They also tweeted out, again, like, I don't know, the hell is frozen, because they actually listened to our feedback. Everyone in the community was complaining how long it takes to create the sets for Team of the Year, because the autofill is broken and we cannot really do that as far as we are not selling our B&D cards or creating multiple B&D lineups. So now if we go over to the Team of the Year sets, first of all, we have a timer, so it means we will be able to do Team of the Year event cards even when the Defenders will be released on Friday, because the timer says 9 days from now on. So let's say you're still trying to grind for that Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, Nikita Kucherov, and you think, oh my god, I will not be able to get enough 87s. Now you have an extra 9 days to do that. We also can see that now we have 3 different sets for 83 overall cards. The first one is exactly the same as it was, but the difference is that now you have to trade in 81 to 82 overall cards. So if you decide to, let's say, autofill it, it would not let you put, let's say, 83 overall cards and stuff like that. EA cannot really find a solution to fix the autofill because of the B&D cards, but I think this is a massive W, at least they are helping us. Also, to save the time, they are releasing multiple different 83 overall sets, because if we trade in 6 81 to 82 overall cards, we are getting 2 83, so basically this one is just to save us the time. So the best set obviously would be if you're trading 9 81 to 82 overall cards and you get yourself back 9 83s, because 3 83 to 84s will give you 1 85. And the same thing is here. If you want to, let's say, save time on making 85s, you can trade in 9 and get yourself 3 back, and 3 85s will give you 1 87. And the same thing goes about 87s. If we want to save time, we can trade in 9 85s and get 3 87s back. I heard some comments saying that, oh my god, I have this 91 overall, I don't know, duplicate card and I really don't need him and I would like to trade him in. You still can. You can still use 87 pluses to make the Team of the Year card, so there is really no changes to that. The only difference is now then once we are trying to autofill for, let's say, 83s, 85s or 87s, it would reduce the overalls, so it would not pick up the B&D cards. If you still have the B&D cards in those overalls, it probably would still pick it up, but it's still massive W compared to what we had before. Don't take me wrong, I still don't understand why they cannot fix the autofill and multi-select, but it's not up to content team to do that. It's actually the game developers, and they are well aware of all these issues, because if they wouldn't, then we would not see the changes to the sets. If you look at all the other sets, unfortunately you cannot make any of the Team of the Year icon cards, so the only way of you getting them is if you open them in the packs or in the auction house. So let's start with Wayne Gretzky. At 90 overall, 6 foot 185, with playmaking forward and playmaking boost. Make it snappy and elite edges. Also, you have to pay for zone abilities, so it's not like it's free, and they also don't have multiple synergies, so unfortunately it is just one of each. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 87 balance. If you activate the synergies, you can get the agility all the way to the 99, with 90 endurance. The slapshot accuracy and wrist shot accuracy will be at 94, where slapshot power will be at 90, so basically wrist shot power also is close to 90. The hands, as already expected from Wayne Gretzky, are insane. He also does have 92 face-off stats, so technically you can use him in a center position or on the wing. If you look at his power-up icon, then you can see that we can now upgrade him all the way to 90 as well. The superstar and zone abilities are exactly the same about the synergies. But considering they both are the same overall, I don't understand why his Team of the Year card have 92 speed and 92 acceleration, while his hologram icon, which cost you quite a lot to make, only have 91. Same about the balance. The shooting is also worse, but the hands are much better on his hologram icon than on his Team of the Year card. I was just wondering how much actually these cards cost. If you go on the auction house, the first one came up with 700, 850, so I would say probably these cards will start dropping and you will be able to buy them for around, I don't know, let's say 600 to 700k, and I think for a little while it's a reasonable price, but at the same time you probably already have his hologram icon, or if you don't, I actually think it's cheaper to go and make his hologram icon than to buy the card. If you pull him in a pack, I probably would say go and sell it, because we don't really have a lot of expensive cards, so this would be a really decent pool to make some coins. The next one is Gordie Howe, again 6 foot 205, with power forward and checking boost. Exact same synergies as on his hologram icon, same about the superstar ability, unstoppable force, and close quarters as a zone ability. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 99 balance, endurance 90, 91 slapshot power, and 91 wrist shot accuracy. The hands are okay, but I would not say they are like phenomenal. 98 body checking with synergies activated, and defensive stats in general are also good. If you look at his hologram icon, then again, the skating stats are worse and the shooting stats are worse. The hands are better, so I don't know, they're focusing probably more on speed and shooting than on hands checking and everything else. The next Team of the Year icon one will be Mario Lemieux with sniping forward and agility boost, same synergies as on his hologram icon, and also superstar abilities, Born Leader and Unstoppable Force. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 97 agility, and 93 balance with 90 endurance. Pretty much every Team of the Year card have 90 endurance, so it's actually decent. The shooting is insane. 99 wrist shot accuracy, 96 wrist shot power, same about slap shot power, and the slap shot accuracy is 95. The hands are also insane, but the checking and defense stats could potentially be better. I just don't understand why he only have 83 body checking and 86 defensive awareness. If you look at his hologram icon, then the skating stats are actually close to that. The only difference is endurance. The shooting stats are also the same, and even the hands are the same. Same thing goes about the checking and defense. It's like they wanted to adjust every other card, but they just left Mario Lemieux exact as it was. So I guess it's a win. The next one is Eric Lindros. Actually love to see that he's getting a very usable card. At 6'4", 240, with power forward and deking boost. Yes, power forward may not be the best synergy to use, but close quarters and unstoppable force will make this card really good. The skating stats are pretty much all 90. The only one really standing out is the balance. The shooting is in low 90s, where the hands are really good for his size. 92 face-off stat as well, so you can use him in a center position, and I probably would suggest you use him in a center if you, let's say, pull him on tradable. With 95 body checking and 94 strength, this card is a monster. And the NHL 24 legend Mike Modano is back with a very usable card, two-way forward and deking boost, with superstar abilities Wheels and zone ability Elite Edges. Probably the best combo you can ask for a winger if you use him on the wing. 94 acceleration, 94 agility, 90 balance, 92 endurance, and 93 speed. The shooting is all low 90s, but the hands are very good. Yes, the passing is 90, but I think if you aim, you still can pass really good. 93 defensive awareness, 91 face-off stats, so you can easily use him in a center position as well. But if you have someone with Wheels and Elite Edges, I probably would recommend you using him on the wing. And then we have another Jaromir Jagr. I will never complain about Jagr cards because I really love to use them, sniping forward and agility boost. If you activate both synergies, you can boost the agility and balance, and also the shooting will go above 96. Superstar ability Elite Edges and Puck on String. A lot of people really don't like the ability, but I think if you are good on the stakes, this is very underrated ability. I only recently started to try it out and I love it. I'm not really good with deking, but it's definitely fun to have this ability active. Would you spend 2 ability points? Probably no, but considering we have so many cards with free abilities, and if let's say you would be using Jaromir Jagr in your first 2 lines, then I 100% would recommend you activate it. So when we talk about all the additions from yesterday, I actually like to see Team of the Year icon cards, and I think that's something I would actually like to see instead of power-up icons, for example. Give us like an icon fantasy card, which let's say goes up at the beginning of the year. For example, one of the first events instead of fantasy event would be this event where you can make any of these cards and they would automatically go up every single time the card receives an upgrade without any cost. Or if they, let's say, they don't want to do that as a fantasy event or something like that, release an actual upgradable cards at the same time you're releasing NHL Team of the Year. Not a lot of people will like using these cards. I just think it's fun and really cool that they are recognizing these players. When I go back to the sets, absolutely love what they did. Saving time, extending the sets, because if I don't like a single card, or let's say I realize I cannot really make any of the cards, I still have a chance to grind for any forward from week 1. And I think that's how Team of the Year sets should work. Leave them available for both weeks so people can actually choose who they want to make. Otherwise, it feels like 7 days is not enough really to make, I don't know, your favorite player if you're not really saving. But if you leave these sets for 2 weeks, everyone can pretty much grind every single objective and get enough fodder to trade for one Team of the Year card. This is the second time where EA released something and then they release a fix for it. Why they don't think about these things before they actually release the event? They were well aware that the sets were broken, they were well aware that the autofill was not working, and they came up with a fix. Maybe it's not the best, but it's still something. They also knew that everyone will go and trade in their lower overall cards for an 83 overall Team of the Weeks. So it means multiple sets and stuff like that. And after they needed to come back and do all this again. If I would have an ability to trade in 9 83s for let's say 3 85s, instead of 3 hours I spend in the sets, I probably would spend around 1 hour and a half, and I would absolutely love that because I lost the time I will never get back. Don't take me wrong, I'm not complaining, I absolutely love what they did, and it means it will massively help us for week 2. But the fact that it's like everyone already pretty much made the cards and now they're releasing this fix. Next time EA, please think about all these changes or how to do that before you release the event. But probably one of the best things they released yesterday was actually this 387 overall flash sale pack. Because if you really need to get, let's say, few more 87s, there is no better value than spending your coins on this pack. You can only buy 2, and it runs out basically in 4.5 hours from the moment I'm recording it. So it was out for a while, so everyone who really wanted to buy it already could. And if you spend 160k coins and get yourself 387s, it means 187 only cost you around what, 53k? While in the auction house they were going for around what, 83k? Another huge change they released yesterday is they increased the max price for all the captaincies, captain assistants, and also the jersey numbers. Previously, the maximum price you could sell any of these consumables were 5k. Now if I want to go and let's say sell the captaincy, the max price is 34k. I don't think anyone will really buy these things for let's say 34k. Of course, also including myself, I will go and try to sell and make some coins for week 2 team of the year event because I was holding on some of them. Okay, technically I was not holding, I even didn't know I have it because I thought I sold everything, but no, I actually have something else. I did sold all my jersey numbers, but the captaincies and captain assistants I still have. So let's see how much coins can I make. Now you have a full auction house, full with the captaincies and stuff like that. So it means people were just holding on them and not selling. Not that they really didn't have what to sell. So people obviously are trying to make some coins. You can get, let's say, 8k, 9k, and stuff like that. Very soon you will see these going back to 5k. So I don't really expect you to get more than, let's say, 6 or 7k for any of these consumables. But even if we can get 1 or 2k extra, I think that's a W. Also, over the weekend, we've seen one of the biggest trades in a long time. Martin Niches and Mikko Rantanen swapped the teams, including Taylor Hall and Jack Drury. So all of them receive a transaction cards. Mikko Rantanen, for example, looks insane with sniping forward and pinpoint shooting boost, unstoppable force and make it snappy. Skating stats, shooting stats, and hands are really decent. Checking and defense maybe not so, but even considering he's a winger, he also have 89 face-off stats. So technically with his size, you could also use him in the face-offs. If you look at Martin Niches with agility boost and playmaking forward at 6'2", 189, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, the agility 99 with synergies activated, and also 95 balance. The shooting is all 92 and above. The hands are really good. So for people who are waiting for a really good usable Martin Niches card, here it is. I know a lot of people are still using his Star of the Month card. So if you was looking for an upgrade, here you go. The card I really wanted to see was Taylor Hall. At 89 with sniping forward and pinpoint shooting boost, his card have 94 acceleration, 93 agility, 90 balance. Yes, endurance is only 85, but 94 speed. Wrist shot accuracy with synergies activated 99, wrist shot power 93, slapshot accuracy 98. And you know what makes this card really good? Heat Seeker. You don't really see a lot of forwards with a Heat Seeker, but I can tell you this card is not missing a single shot. Even considering his hand stats are maybe not the best, but I'm telling you, I really would like to try out this card. Even Jack Drury at 86 is a usable card. Two-way forward, have 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 87 endurance, 90 balance, and in general, the card is really good at 86. So let's say if you're building a team, this is also a really usable card for you. And talking about the transaction cards, I'm actually really surprised to see they're releasing transaction cards so fast. Because remember when Truber left New York Rangers and went to the Anaheim Ducks, they didn't release his transaction card for around a month. We also have a new weekly modes update card, Cole Perfetti at 88. And if there is one week I'm actually suggesting you to grind the, let's say, the weekly objectives, is this week. Because a lot of people are trading in a lot of cards from their team because they're going all in for Team of the Year. And that's okay. But if you go and complete the objectives, you're getting an 88 overall card for free. And this card is actually very usable. He may not be the biggest player, but he's definitely fast. Playmaking forward and speed boost. Let's say you can activate speed boost. This card straight away goes up 92 in speed, 90 acceleration, 94 agility, 90 balance. Technically, I don't see any downside for this card except the size. He also have close quarters, so you can easily use him in your third, fourth, or I don't know, even the first two lines if needed. He technically would offer you some kind of line of flexibility because it's a center or left-handed winger, but he only have 84 face-off stats, so I probably would use him on the wing with his speed. And for people who are building the Jets team, this card is pretty much like a must-have. And to get the card, you have to complete the objectives. By completing everything, you get 88 overall B&D card. You have to complete one set, and as always, you get one random Winnipeg Jets player, so that player will help you with objectives. Just put him in your lineup and grind your squad battles, and you will get it done eventually. You have to get stick checks with any Jets players 10 times, and you get a random 79 overall player. Attempt perfect one-timer shots 20 times with the Jets player, and you get another 79. Where it gets interesting is if you, let's say, do 55 passes, you get 181, and that 81 can be used towards Team of the Year players. If you take 50 shots, you get another 81. If you get 25 assists, you also get an 84, which also can be used for Team of the Year, and if you score 20 goals, you get another 84. So not only you would get yourself an 88 overall card, you would get some small fodder to help you with Team of the Year event, for example for week 2. They did also release 3 new Play of the Year cards like Charlie Lindgren, Jake Oettinger, and Kirill Marchenko. Not a fan because Marchenko Marchenko recently get an MSP, but again, if you're a Columbus Blue Jackets fan, why not? Jake Oettinger probably will be really a good goalkeeper. Charlie Lindgren, I don't know, he's not the biggest, but also not the smallest. And if you're a Caps fan, why not? Go and pick him up. So to end today's video, I will share my 5 cents on yesterday's content. Probably the best Tuesday I've seen in a very long time. Love the Icon Team of the Year card, love the new sets that you can save some time, and also help us with, let's say, the broken autofill, which was created by EA anyway, but you know what I mean. I'm not complaining, I'm just trying to like joke around. I actually think everything they did yesterday is a W. Let me know down in the comment sections below. What do you think about the content released yesterday? We will also have a new content today, but because of the time difference that I'm in the UK and they release the content at 10 p.m. my time, I cannot cover it the same day. If it will be something really interesting or fun, I will definitely make another video tomorrow. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like and subscribe. Have a good one and see you on the ice.